Visionaries, welcome back to the planet. I'm about to run into the gym, but wanted to come to you for some insights for the day. Motivational Monday, guys. It's your destiny. Listen to yourself, trust yourself in your journey. Don't let others or comparisons to things that are outside of your control dictate how you move next through this universe. You are where you're supposed to be. Today is the youngest you'll ever be again. So carpe diem. Don't lose focus. Don't lose that passion inside of you. If you feel lost at any point in time, go within yourself and focus forward. Give yourself time to think through things and understand and assess where you are now and where you want to go. You can lay the path for what you do next. The thoughts that you have are very powerful, so make sure they're not hindering you in doing things that you should have confidence about in yourself. Have some grounding in what you're doing. So if you need to pray, meditate, whatever your belief system is, or the way you move through challenges to make decisions, definitely do that and give yourself some time and grace to think through things in your business, your personal life, and breathe through situations as they happen. We don't all take things the same and process situations the same. You should be allowing yourself the time to really just be still and understand what you're focused on in the midst of it. Be in the now. Don't always be in the future or thinking about things that happened before to dictate your now. Are you listening to yourself, your true self, that's not operating in fear or anxiety or tuning in too deeply into the pressures of the world? Are you listening to yourself? Do you understand yourself? Do you know yourself? You really have to be okay with being with you, with hearing you, to know what to do next. What's your potential? Why you're here? You have to understand you and be anchored in that to help other people. So if you have family, friends, co-workers, whatever it looks like, are you bringing your true self to that, or some kind of caricature of what you think you should appear as to them? Be yourself. And listen to you. That's where the unsurety comes from, where you're lost. You got all this input coming in, but if it doesn't resonate with where you're supposed to be, it doesn't feel right. It's not conducive to then what your life's path, what your life's journey is. I think we've lost our way and not being okay with trusting our instincts and knowing what path we should be on in our lives. We're not all meant to go the same way, think the same, do the same things. And I had to learn that more than a year ago when I was laid off from my job, and then I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do next? Go find another one that was just like that. If it wasn't meant for me to be there, why is it meant for me to be somewhere else at someone else's job doing the same thing I was doing before, not necessarily content in, because that's not what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. Well, what the heck am I supposed to be doing with the rest of my life? I don't know. Well, did you take the time to sit in your selfness and figure it out? No. So I was on a hamster wheel of filling out job applications going, okay, well, I need to get money from somewhere so I could live and my family will be okay, instead of going, the money will come, but you got to figure out what's going to be sustainable and what is a higher elevation for you. And a lot of the times in the jobs that we have, we're kicking and screaming through the thing and dreading going to work and can't wait for vacation that we could never take. Is that what you want to go back to? That's what you're applying to go back to, thinking that the next thing is probably going to be better, or hopefully will be better bosses, better co-workers, whatever. But what if it isn't? Because that's not where you're aligned. It's not going to be fulfilling to you. So you got to start with what's my focus, what's my talent, why am I here, what am I doing, what am I going to be doing for the rest of my life as I spend hours and hours and hours a day pursuing that thing. If you are meant to be in another environment with others in a job or business that isn't yours, what does that look like? We just go, I went to school, or I've learned through experience of on the job work, and here's the skills I've acquired, and it matches this job description. Let me apply to that and hope that I get an interview. I'm going to do this over and over and over again to peddle my wares to these jobs. And then they said that this is what they wanted me to do, and I get in there and they don't want me to do any of it. They just want me to follow orders, keep my head down, and collect my paycheck. So for those who are in environments where they work for others and it's a blissful, fulfilling environment, amen. That's what you're supposed to do. But that's not the path for everyone. So again, listen to your gut instincts. You have a feeling about things. Stop distrusting that feeling and do something else. It may feel uncomfortable to do to something else, but if that's ultimately going to get you self-fulfillment and help the people that you're supposed to be here to help in the long term, what's a little discomfort on any journey we start that we're not aware of the outcome is going to be uneasy and unfamiliar. Who cares? Just do it. It's a contrast to what you've been doing before. Approach it with excitement. So these are some of the lessons that I learned on my way there. I'm not at a place where everything flows as easy, but it is getting there, because you just sometimes have to let go of you talking yourself into something that's different than where you should be. And I have done that for a lot of my life. I kept my head down, did my job 200% at work, underappreciated, underpaid, all kinds of things, and said, why am I applying to that again? Is that what I want to keep subjecting myself to? So now I've stepped away from all of that, and I've embraced owning my own business, having clients, living in what I'm supposed to be doing, which is helping others achieve their dreams. So when I say, welcome back, Visionaries, it's you creating the life you want and where you were supposed to be and how you were supposed to be doing it to help the world. So with that, thank you for watching. Definitely, please do, if you like the content, give this a thumbs up. Comment below on how your either career journey or entrepreneurial journey is going. And I have coaching calls and resources to help through different stages of your career and of your business journey. So again, thank you for being on the planet. Please do, in the meantime, watch one of these videos. And until next time, peace and blessings.